Hey everybody, it's Dr. Paul Thomas with Startup DPC, and today I have a very special guest. Her name is Rebecca Berens. She's a MD. She's in Houston, Texas, and her practice is Vita Family Medicine. So thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we were chatting because you did me a huge favor. You wrote you wrote a blurb for my book, Startup DPC. And I really appreciate that. And I guess the way this worked is I was looking for people to edit my book. So you had volunteered. So I really have to thank you for that. That helps a lot. And you wrote an amazing blurb for the book, and I really appreciate that. And then from there, you decided to pick up one of the courses. So I guess I wanted to ask you, what made you want to dive in on that course that you picked up?
Yeah, so I've been struggling a lot with marketing. It's not something that comes naturally to me. I'm a pretty introverted person. I don't like to self promote. So I've been struggling with it a lot. And I'd been looking, reading books and looking at various resources. And I really resonated with a lot of the things that you have put out because they're all very authentic and they don't seem salesy. So I wanted to learn how you were doing that because I could not figure it out. So that's kind of why I decided to go with your course.
Yeah, and that one is the one on startupdpc.com. It's like the attracting patients or the sales funnel course is what
Yeah.
I call it.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
sales funnel. And yeah, because I've read about the sales funnel, but every time I've read about it, it sounds really salesy and gimmicky, but yours never looks that way. So that's why I thought your course would be a good way to learn that.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. And so what was like the key takeaway that you took from the course what didn't you know that you know now that's helping you, and how has it helped?
So I think it was more the strategy of it, of, having a blog post and then using that blog post to post on social media to direct people back to your website. Because I already kind of was familiar with social media and I was using it, but I wasn't using it in a way that had a strategy behind it to drive traffic back to my website. And so I just thought it was very clear how you laid out exactly that strategy and how to do that in an authentic way.
Awesome. And have you seen it work? Have you seen more patients? Have you driven more traffic to your website? Have you had more people sign up because of that strategy?
So I just finished it yesterday.
Oh,
But I
beautiful.
did I did my homework and I did the blog post that you said to do. And I did get a lot of engagement and sharing from it with my the people that I'm in a network with in on social media. So I'm hoping that I will start to see some results from that.
Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to have to check back with you in like 30 days or 60 days and see how that goes. And it is like one thing I should have said in the course that I didn't. And, these things come to me over time, but I'll add this in here later, is like when you're blogging, it's kind of like an investment you make that's going to deliver you compound interest over time. And so when somebody searches that search term that you've blogged about, they're going to be more likely to find you. And when you circulate that content on a social media, that's just going to be another touch point where people identify you as that caring, kind, authentic doctor in their community. And that's really how you're going to get more patients, is that consistency. And it's going to be like compounding interest, because like you said, people saw that, people shared it. So then you're reaching a whole nother group of people through their networks, and all that's amazing stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, anything else you wanted to say about the course or content or anything in general?
For me, I was hesitant about it because I was like, I already know how to use social media. Do I really need to take a course on this? But
Mhm.
there's so much that I thought I knew that I didn't know, and it was really it really just put everything together in a very clear, concise way but like in the step by step way. Because I think there's a lot of general themes and principles that I knew, but this is exactly step by step what you need to do, and that was exactly what I wanted.
Awesome. Yeah, it can be confusing and challenging when you're looking at there's umpteen social media sites now. Like, how are you really going to spend your time effectively to get this done? And that's kind of why I wanted to make it stepwise, just to make it really easy for docs. I know like we're on the younger side of this thing, the younger doctors. So, and there's 40, 50, sometimes 60-year-old doctors who are venturing into DPC. And so giving them those kind of tools as well, just to make it straightforward for folks. So I'm
Yeah,
glad you
I think
found
the
it
way you
helpful.
presented it is clear to anyone. Anyone could pick that up and do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to, hold on, actually, we're going to edit that out. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And if you're looking to get started with this direct primary care business and you don't know where to begin, take a look at writing a business course for your direct primary care practice. And if you're in the midst of starting and growing your DPC practice, that sales funnel course is really helpful. A lot of students who've taken it have given me some great feedback. So if you're in the market for this sort of thing, head over to startupdpc.com and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day. See ya.